Hello, I'm the PaintedDog and welcome back to another episode of a City Skylines playthrough. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is actually quite okay. But for this episode I have a couple of plans. Let's quickly go through it. Just get out of this view. First off, I'm going to create an agricultural industry area right here, so we can get a farm going here. Then I really want to add in another one of these cargo train terminals, as we did in one of the previous episodes, right here for our agriculture area. And then if there's any time left, we might want to work on our forestry area. But for now, I think let's start with our agriculture area. So let's get this going. So let's paint our industry zone or district. I'm just gonna go just rough outline. Now we have that unlocked. So let's go to agriculture and let's get a farm. Now for this, I don't really want to add in I don't want to place it on any of these roads that are already here. So let's go ahead and do something. This might be a higher density area. So let's get a couple of these going. Let's add in a small roundabout. Just right there. We can change it up now. So let's go there. And let's work a bit on the junctions. Actually, first off, let's just do something with this. Okay. 2 lanes in, 2 lanes out. Great. So if you're already in the circle, then you can go through. Otherwise, stay put. Okay, so now we have that. So now let's do a bit of work around here. Then that way, then that way. Let's place in our main farm building right there. Great! Now we have this. So that will be our main road connecting up. So let me go ahead and do something like this. If I can get it correct. Yeah, something like that. Now for our main buildings, for our main roads, I'm going to use gravel roads, because let's face it, majority of farms I've been on, there's gravel roads. No fancy roads going in or out, just gravel. I believe this is the spacing that we need for this. Yeah, and it will fit in there. I remember it's a bit wonky. So let's get a couple of small crop fields in here. One on that road, one on that road. Couple of these. I'm just changing up the entrances. So it's not all from one side or from the other. Let's add in a bit of that. Let's go animal pastures. One there. One there. Now I'm gonna basically cut it off there. Let's extend that a bit. Extend that a bit. Now I also want to sneak in, I believe it's a farm fence. Yep, a farm fence. I'm just going to use this as a guideline. Let's go from there up to about there. Now we need a road running alongside that fence. Gonna take that out. And let's get this hooked up again. It's not the main entrance to a farm, but it's a way to get from this area to that. Now I just need to see if our farm fence can fit through there. I believe it will still be able to, but let's rather not chance it, eh? Now from here, I think it will be a good idea to, if we downscale this a bit, just that bit, and if we add in the dirt road from here, just like that, because we need silos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's cut it off right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. I think that might be a good play. Okay, 5 more here and 10 more on that side. I think that'll be a good addition. We definitely... I'm just gonna go straight through that roundabout. Or traffic circle. We know them as traffic circles. Majority of people in South Africa know them as traffic circles, so... I'm gonna go with that terminology most of the times. I'm gonna downscale this road. It's a bit much. Connect it up there. Let's go dirt road again. Connect that there. Okay, what's this? Highland cows, great. You are oranges and you are greenhouse. Great. Now let's add in the rest of our fence. Of course we need it to be secure. Let's go up to, say, there. And up to about there. I think that's good. We might want to add in another way into and out of this farm area, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'm coming back to this area because so far it looks fine, but in all honesty, I recorded this episode already. That's why I could build up this farm so quickly. And there was a glitch. This entire area was underwater. There was water sources sprouting up above ground. Basically these bridges, basically double this height of this bridge up to about there. There was water sources starting there. So these two rivers basically went a bit haywire. And this entire area was underwater. So that's not good, but it looks like it's sorted out. And now our bus lines are a bit wonky. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. But they definitely don't like these roundabouts. But let's see if we can do something sensible with this. You see, it's doing that thing again. So go in there. Is there a way to turn around here without doing something incredibly weird? Yeah, then just head on back. Okay, it's doing that weird thing again, where it doesn't want to connect That's a problem playing with mods. That's really a problem. I came across while playing with mods. But okay, that's done. So I've been looking at this map now for a while before I started. And I always wanted to grab these 3 plots right here for the building. But I think if we grab, okay, this one automatically, and then the 3 on that side, there's a nice area for small communities around there, because I want to add in something wrong here. I'm not gonna tell you yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and add in our train line, cargo train terminal. And one of the easier ways, you might already know this, to add it in exactly, because you have to add it onto a road. What I feel is a bit weird. It would have been better if you can add it in onto this and then add the road later on, but that's the game mechanics. I'm just going to let this train pass, and then I'm going to show you a way that you can add in the train station a bit easier. Let's just speed that up. If you want to have it perfect in line with the train tracks, take that back a bit. Now I'm going to add in a road. You just curve this a bit. Now I'm going to go straight with this road. Just for about that distance. And then we get the train tracks. It will cost a bit more, but at the end of the day, you will get the train station in just the area, just where you like it, basically. I'm going to place it, let's say there. You're going to take your road, add in a bit of road there, a bit of road there. Now you can take out that bit. Move your train station, let's say to there. Connect that up. Move that again. About there. Now you can take out these roads right there. Let's go to about there. Not the best connection, but it's connected. Okay, now we have a direct connection there, but we don't want all the trains to run through the station if it's not needed. Let's go to about there. And let's connect these up in a somewhat sensible fashion. Now there's an option for the trains to bypass the station if they're not going to stop here. Now, as you can remember here, we added in this roundabout to supply this station here. Now, this station is basically for our general industry area. But for now, I think when we add in this forestry area, we might leave this here and just keep an eye on the traffic. If the traffic's a bit building up here, then we can add in an offshoot from here, basically from there, and add in a train station around here somewhere, specifically for the forestry area. But I think for now, that would be fine. Okay, I'm going to add in a one-way road here. Now, let's say up to about there. The reason why I'm adding in a one-way road is because at the end of the day, and especially going in this direction, because we have left-hand traffic here. Left-hand, yeah. So they'll turn in here and then they'll get out of this side, go back. So there's no crisscrossing of traffic. So that's the only reason I'm doing it that way. I should have just went with one-way tracks again, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Now, the ideal situation would be something like this, with a roundabout supplying that. But since I'm hopeful that won't be too much traffic in here, so let's see if we can get away with doing something like this. Let me just go ahead and see how far we can go up. Oh, you see, but it doesn't want to do that. So then we can go right here in the center, or as close to the center as possible. Connect that up. Let's take that one out. Make sure our zoning, well, let's stay like that. And on this side, that's a bit too close. Take that out. I don't know why I'm using the two-way road tool, because this will be a one-way the entire way. And the same on this side, one way the entire way. Check out these connecting roads, and we'll have to keep an eye on traffic around here. We'll definitely need to keep an eye on traffic here, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe it won't misbehave too much, if we are lucky. What I do want to do now is work on these lanes, so we can have a dedicated turning lane there and there. The same on this side. I don't want traffic crisscrossing if it's not necessary. That's usually a thing that I do, but now I sort of forgot. I'm gonna leave that one because it's a bit close to that toll booth there. I'm just gonna leave that one. Same here, we need a dedicated turning lane. We have one there, we have one there. So hopefully that will work and not cause too much of an issue. That's one way, so yeah, let's see what happens now. We need a bit of this going in there, and we'll need electricity supply. You know what, I'm just gonna connect this up with a normal of that. Let's see if that's connected. Okay, that's supplied. As soon as we get industry, we might get a couple of industry buildings in here. Then we can have a look at them. We definitely need a medical center here. I don't know why I haven't placed one in yet, but there you go. We have a fire truck on that side. Let's place one in. I don't like placing it on the main through roads, so let's place it in there. And we need a police station. Let's see if this thing starting to behave again. Nope. I just have to rework that a bit, but hey, we can get that going later on. Let's take a quick peek at our traffic at 80%. Again, this area is a headache. So I also might want to add in an interchange here, especially if we are going to expand to this side, these 3 tiles, then having another interchange here might do a bit of wonder, because then they don't have to get off here, take that road and get in, then they can take this one if they're coming from this side. It might be a bit faster. So let's have a quick peek. I don't want to go overkill. Although The Turbine Interchange looks good. So I'm gonna take this out. Let's see if we can squeeze in a Turbine Interchange right here. Just a bit more. Can we do something sensible with you? Come on. Come on. You can do it. I think that's the best. So now let's connect up these ones again. Not too shabby. I'm really tempted now to take the on-ramp to this highway from here, but then there will be traffic going through that residential area. Let's just place in a large roundabout for now. Let's just line it up with this one. Give it a click. Okay. Now let's see if we can do something sensible with this. I like using normal roads to get the grid lines as reference, and then from there you can work it a bit. Let's brace this roundabout first. We can get rid of those ones. And do something like that. Okay, that's good. Now let's see. 2-lane one way. We don't need all these lanes. I don't understand it. You're gonna make it smaller there. But it just doesn't want to do it. Let's see if we use prop and tree. Yeah, we can work with it. But let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, I had to rework this a bit. But now we have 2 lanes going in. Basically this will be 3 lanes. Going to 2 because 1 goes off, and then the same on this side, 2 lanes going into 3. So now we can do a bit of work here with the lane management, make sure that there's no crisscrossing in front of each other. And then for this one, just stay in lane, and for here you can stay in lane. Stay in lane. You know what? No. Just set to default, and then on this side we have to do the same thing. But we can do that as soon as that's sorted. You can actually do the same thing on this side, but let's just leave it for now and see what happens. You know what? No. No. Because that's going to be a headache later on. And to fix this, what I basically did, I deleted it and basically did it by hand, just to make sure. Not the best looking road, but will do its job. That side's not a worry. Here, just stay in line for at least a bit. And on this side, hopefully there's another node before the end. Yep, just stay in line. Okay, and now that's sorted out. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use basically, I think I'm going to use this one here. Because later on, if we buy these tiles, then we can use that one to go to that area. So let's get a 2-lane road. Maybe this one. I think that'll be a nice addition. Get it turned. And do something like this maybe. Not the base going past the garbage, but at least it's something. Now here what we can do is get a sneaky road. Just a sneaky one. Don't need a bicycle lane, don't need parking. Let's do something like that. First off, this is a junction. You have to... oh no, wrong thing. You're gonna stop. And then there's no left turning for you. Only right. And then you can only turn in that lane. Let's do a bit of asymmetrical road here. Okay, that's a 2 and a 3. Actually want something that as broad as that, but not a 2 and a 3. Definitely not a 2 and a 4. I guess we're going to have to leave it this way. Maybe take it back just a little bit more. Oh, that's looking bad. Nope. Just leave it like that. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Okay, they can't go right, so that's fine. So let's just make sure that this junction is okay. No one people crossing there. You know what? No, I'm gonna leave it like that. So they can just continue. Now over here, I might want to create a small road. Just a small one. To be able to move these ones off of this road. But then there's an area. That's a bit too close again. Let's do something like that. Okay, there we go. I might have to check this Junction again. No, I don't want people crossing there. People are in the roundabout, they can continue straight. Okay, great. Now we have a way for people to get into our city from this side. Let me just take out these braces. Let's take a quick peek at our directions. That's good. The way it should be. Okay, so hopefully people will start using this road right here to get into this area. Take a quick peek. 77. It's because this is backed up now. And this is our use area. I might have to change this around. Let's work on this junction a bit. Not a lot of cars coming from this way. Let's give you right of way and you. Yeah. When it's something like that, then you can go. Don't want people walking and crossing here. I definitely don't want you doing U-turns here. You know what? You can't go there. You can't go there. So there's no crisscrossing in that way. And you can go there. Then again, you might need to turn there, so that's fine. Not the best way to do it, but hey. You can go straight there. Okay, that's great. Hopefully this will sort it out a bit more. I have my doubts, but you never know. You know what? No. If you are coming from this side, you aren't allowed to get there. We'll see if that works, because now cars might have issues. But we'll see. We'll see. Our traffic now is at 80% again. Because of these high use areas. That's the only reason. I know the line's not finished, I'll sort that out now. That's getting used. There's nothing at our cargo stations yet. Don't ask me why, but nobody's using them yet. This thing is quiet. Two cars. Not too shabby. But yeah. So we won't be getting to our agriculture industry yet. But we added in... Okay, that's what we can build here before we go out. Let's get a couple of roads in here. How big is this warehouse? I'm just gonna place it in there and quickly pause. Let's get a road going through here. And do something like that. Okay, now you can store farming. You can store, and let's make that farming as well. Commercial goods. Forestry. We won't have oil or maybe unique. But I think for now, let's go unique fact. Later on we will forget. Although we can change this to animal products, I believe. Not none, animal products. Great. We can. No, there's not enough buyers for product, but we'll sort that out. But just as a recap, we built up this cargo terminal right here with the warehouses, and then we also built up this agriculture industry area right there. We messed up the bus line right there, and we added in this turbine interchange here, but at this stage not working or not being used. It's working, but it's not being used because people are still using. Actually, it looks better now. Still only this area, but it's getting used quite a bit. But it's 81%. But for next episode, we might want to work on our forestry area and see if we need to place in another cargo line. But this will be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you for next one. Cheerio!